incoming message from Mr. Phenomenal, Sam.
Put it through.
Alright, welcome back to another episode here on Fraser's Indie Talk. And today's talk, we're going to be diving into another indie game here, there on Roblox. The game that we're going to be discussing and going over some gameplay and guidance for the game, because I'm like, well, in my opinion, I'm like 100% expert on it. I love the game. And I do know, yes, some of the people have commented on some of the previous short teasers I had going up to this video that I'm showing you guys today. It is just like Dead Rails, okay? I totally understand that. It's kind of like, it's got that same genre of the survival and escape, but only you're in space. You're on a moon. Same principles apply. There was some kind of zombie plague virus that spread out on the moon base and it infected some of the crewmates. There are some aliens on the moon that's trying to attack you, and yada yada yada. You know, it's, I mean, you're not in the Midwest, you're not on a train or anything like that. It's just, you're in space, and honestly, I love it. I love the game, and I hope you guys out there that are watching this video is going to find this video very helpful, because I'm going to guide you. Alright, before we get into it, here's some kind of background on who's behind the game. So the game was made, created, and developed by Grumbling Games. So they're the guys that are behind on making Dead Plants. And again, Dead Plants is just like Dead Rails, but you're in space and you're on some kind of truck that you can upgrade over time as you're proceeding through the game. And so, and again, all that I'll show you here in the next couple of seconds on our gameplay here. And the one character that I had decided to that's qualified for this mission was Captain Nifcon. And so he'll be your guiding light towards getting through this mission. All right, and getting to the Hummingbird ship, which is the evac ship that's at the very end of the game. So hope you guys enjoy this. Follow along, and I'll see you at the end of the gameplay.
Alrighty guys, here we are. We are at Dead Planets, which is just like Dead Rails, but different. We are in space. So here's how we're going to start off. So as you can see there on to the left, I've already had previously gained some coin credits. So I'm going to be using this for like their pre-run shop there. Get myself going. And another thing I want to show is you can earn classes here. So short and sweet to the point, I'm a jetpacker because that's just what I prefer. So, and real quick, over on the side over here, this is the leaderboards. Currently, I'm running into the top 50, as you can see there. So I have played Dead Plants very frequently, learned it, study it, and I hope you guys find this video very helpful. And so now let's aboard the jet here and let's get going. Okay, so inside the game, if you've purchased pre-run items, you'll get a crate with your name on it. You just hold down whatever button and whatever platform you are currently playing on, and it will open up to all this. So as you can see, I've purchased a lot of items that's getting attached to the truck. So I'll be showing you that in a second. Alright, so power cells into the engine there. Alright, and make sure some of this equipment gets melted on, otherwise if they're not, they're going to be flopping around. So the Sparkies, I highly recommend getting a bunch of them because they are going to help you throughout your adventure. So over here in the marketplace in the game, the game will start you off with like a very valuable item that you can use, sell, and then over here into the general store, I usually want to get a power cell. Oh, and I want to stress this on you guys. Pulse grenade. Grab at least have one pulse grenade with you. It will be of great use later on. Always briefly keep an eye on your dashboard. It's got all your information on there about your truck. Normally for players, need to get out and search into these buildings such as that one over there for items and things like that. But for me, I've already well prepared myself for anything. So the area off to the left, that's going to be our first boss area. These boss areas have like a lot of loot and good items. Yeah. Be prepared, there's a lot of aliens you're going to be fighting with. So much that we're going to have to speed things up a bit. So here we go.
I'm gonna step on the gas. And be a gas. I'm gonna step on the gas. And be a
Woo! Holy crap, Batman. Well, anyway, glad that's over. But after you're done, head on over to this building that kind of looks like a gathering area, I guess. Grab yourself a bunch of coins. Alright, real quick, here are some items that I got out of the boss area. We have a pulse mine, a shield gen, and another type of shield called a Sura DS. Helps on the sides of the truck. And we're going to show you the shield gen and how it works. So with this, just kind of place it right in the middle there, because as you can see, it sets up like a little force field. Alright guys, so this is kind of where it gets scary in the game. Well, for most people, if not for some people. Just depends on how you take things, I guess. So we're about to head into a solar storm. Might be all these alien zombies. So what happens when a solar storm happens, everything on your truck powers down. You can't use it. I mean, you can still drive it, it's just a lot of your items on there won't be powered. When you hear that music, it's the Snatcher coming to get you, and that's it. Another problem during the solar storm is Bendy comes after you, and they come in threes, so you better keep an eye out and listen. Weird looking guy, but you know what? It gets worse from here. Yep, and just like that, there were at least a couple of bendies that went after me, and I had to do whatever I can to survive. So luckily for the jetpack, sure benefited me a lot during that whole situation. So, but we're not out of the woods yet. Alright, here we are at the next base, and once again, just like the last base, there's a lot of loot in here. Now this one, this guy, he's like the Arnold alien. He's big, strong, he's everything, but yeah, as you see, it takes a couple of hits from my singularity to kill him, so. Alrighty, so far so good. We're making it through. Wait a minute. And now another bendy! Shit, I better step on it. Here we go! Alright, we're making a quick pit stop here, and I'm just gonna adjust some of my Sparkies that I've recently have gained. Okay, onward with... Wait, what is that? Is that Bendy? What the hell's he doing out there? Alright, last boss area. Here we go. The one thing I really want to show you guys is this area over here that I'm about to head towards to. Now this is where you need your pulse grenade in order to get inside this building. So I'm going to show you how to get in. All you got to do is just throw it. There. And presto! There you go. It's got a bunch of credit coins and loot and stuff like that that's inside that you might want to get. Real quick, at some of these bases, they also have a weapon store and a med bay. Alright, that was the last pit stop. Once you've reached over 50k, it's onward to the evac area. Once you're there, don't click evac just yet. I'm going to show you guys real fast preparation before the big battle. Make sure your truck is fully loaded with Sparkies and maybe a shield gen. And these pulse mines, I like to spread out a little bit, to like set out traps for all the aliens that come.
Signal received. This is Flight 1. Reinforcements are inbound. ETA T-minus 3 minutes. Hold your ground, survivor.
Survive the last 3 minutes. That's 180 seconds in this battle. Quick tip during this battle, right over here where the arrow's pointing, a lot of alien zombies get piled up, and it just kind of like makes them stay there while the whole time that you're in this battle. So like you could stay in that truck in that very spot that I'm in, and they'll barely ever come out. And that is it.
Alright, well, I hope all of you guys love that little adventure there that Captain Efcon had led you guys and guided you along. Yeah, some shenanigans here and there, but I mean, sometimes you got to make it entertaining, you know. But overall, we got to our goal, right? The mission's completed, right? So there you go. So, and again, I hope every one of you guys out there that's watching this video, you find this very guiding. I hope you understand it a little bit. Yeah, I had to kind of skim through some things here and there because a lot of the things is going to be repetitive that you're going to learn over time and play. And as you proceed on with the game on Dead Planets, you'll get to understand it. And also, I have helped out a lot of players on that game to reach like their first win on there. And so anytime anyone sees me in the lobby, I'll do like an invite type of thing. Tell people if you want to earn your first win or second win, heck, 50th win maybe, or whatever. I will team up and I'll help them get through. Granted, I'm kind of impatient on some things, you know, after going through the game so many times, you tend to just kind of want to get going, Yeah, I got some of the game passes here and there, whatnot. But I try to show people that without the game passes, you can still proceed on and get your win in the game. Alright, so overall scaling on a scale of 1 to 10 here from Fraser Comics 21. I am definitely, now I do love the game, you know, being honest, but I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10, just because Grumbling Games hasn't really been much updating the game lately, and there are some like other little aspects of, I guess, what I'm seeing in the lobby, and I don't know what's going on. There's like this Starforge thing. If you haven't noticed in the lobby, there's this Starforge thing that I don't really know of. They just haven't updated it yet. And yeah, there are some glitchy effects to it here and there that the game is still going under. But I hope like hell soon Grumbling Games will be able to kind of patch things up, give the game an update, an upgrade, or whatever it might be on the gameplay, or maybe some glitchy effects, or maybe explain about that whole Starforge thing. I don't know what that's all about. Every time I would go over there in the lobby, nothing shows up. It's just blank and blank. There's like two like sections on the UI there, and it just shows up blank. So I don't know what that is all about. So, but hopefully soon we'll see what's that all about coming into this new year of 2026. I know holidays I've been kind of blatant and dormant on the media because holidays has just been busy for me. That's just how it is. I'm sorry. It's how it is with most families, you know. And for content creators like me and game developer like me, I'm just always on the go on a lot of things. I'm just one person, so you just got to bear with me. All right. Well, with that being said, this wraps up our episode here on Fraser's Indie Talk. I'm AJ Fraser here from Fraser Comics 21, and I will see you guys later on. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you on the next episode.